as they come off turn number 4 back to the stripe, and the green is out, and it is a side-by-side battle at the point. Now, Kyle Casagrande has not had the best of luck this season, and moving to the outside, well, it's not ladies' night out, but you wouldn't know it by the run that Alexandra Fern just put on to take over the number 1 spot.
Now, Jeremy Lavoie has stepped up his game, trying to blast his way underneath the 7 at Casagrande, and he does it very easily. And hanging on to his shirt tail is Matt Clement. He is going to get lifted into the top 3.
Clement is like a man possessed. That black and gold machine, that's a traditional Smoky Eunuch style paint job that is on that race car. Casagrande goes up the hill. He is got a mechanical problem, trying to get out of harm's way. This is a 15-lap feature event. These are the limited late models, and it appears they've got their hands full. Look at Lavoie, defending champion, the color red. Aspen Hill Farms among the sponsors of that race car. And Matt, I think we're going to have a 3-car bid for the lead in just about a lap or 2. Remember, autographs are being signed by your SK Modified favorite drivers on this Napa night in Autograph Alley next to the ice cream stand across from the Double Hook Lounge. Matt?
Well, Clement is within striking distance in car number 59, and 2 guys who are moving up. They are Duane Provost and Gary Patnode. So they rabble-rouse their way off the turn. Lavoie making a bold move to try to get underneath Alexandra Fern.
Lavoie dives to the inside off turn number 4, makes his presence known as they rumble down the back straightaway. Lavoie is there. Matt, as they're wheel-to-wheel and side-by-side. Lavoie has enough giddy-up to move alongside as he comes off the turn, heads back to the stripe. Meanwhile, off turn number 4, we've got a side-by-side battle, Matt, for the 4th and the 5th position.
Patnode has inside position as he springboards his way toward the corner. Patnode is able to pull away from Provost. Now Clement looking for leverage against Alexander Fern. That is a heated battle for 2nd place.
Heated, well, you can feel the heat. It's as hot as the pavement itself here at Stafford as they work their magic down to the inside. Meanwhile, here comes the 59 machine. No stranger to running up front here at Stafford. Matt Clement started at 5. He's up to 2nd as they head down into turn number 3. It is Clement to take over the runner-up spot. Cross flags in the air, halfway down and halfway to go. We've got one sideways, Matt. It was Alexandra Fern.
And she was able to bring it back to reality. Also lost some ground to Gary Patnode in car number 22. Duane Provost, we haven't seen him for a couple weeks, but he hasn't forgotten anything. He is running a sturdy 5th. But the driver in the spotlight, looking for win number 2 this season, is Jeremy Lavoie, as Lavoie is able to launch his way across the line.
Well, there's no question about it, Matt. They continue to run nose to tail. Top 5 cars, but Lavoie seems to be the star of the night so far. But all of a sudden, car number 22 is making its presence known in the 4th position. He has come to the front with a vengeance as well. That's Gary Patnode. Patnode, smooth as glass, Matt. He's trying to move down underneath Alexander Pearl.
And he has a little bit of room. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. And the answer is no. He's going to try again as they blister their way toward turn number 3. Patnode trying to put the squeeze play on Alexandra, and he is going to pull off the move.
It is definitely the move, perhaps, of this event. And whoa, down the front straightaway. Alexandra Pearl and Patnode come together. They're literally
sparring partners.
And they did not somehow make contact with the wall, but they did come together and got locked together. A victory lane, Matt. Somebody wants to be there in this division. 10 laps are up on the board, final 5. And it looks like Lavoie is looking as racy as he did when he won the title 1 year ago. But I wouldn't count out the guys in row 2, would you, Matt?
No, they've had the track record of success. On the inside, Duane Provost. On the outside, Matt Clement. Also moving in to make it a 3-way tussle is the 3 of David Teft. So 3 cars battling for 2nd place. Jeremy Lavoie trying to pull away. One of his crew members said they took one big swing at that car tonight to try to get it back to the way it used to be, and they might have known what they were doing.
It certainly does appear that way, Matt, as they come off the turn. Back to the stripe. They're swinging and they're swaying, but they're still holding on. But it's coming down to the wire, and what is going to be the final circuit of the competition is going to be, I think, a barn burner, especially for that second and third position. Here's the twirling twos as they come off turn number 4.
Well, a little forearm shiver to the back bumper of the Provost car, and he absorbed it, but it opens up inside room for Clement, and Clement is going to streak into second place. The question, does he have enough time to run down Lavoie? When they hit the line, it will be the final lap. Lavoie will be one circuit away from his second win of the year.
There's no question about it. It's come down to this as they work their magic off turn number 4. In recent weeks, Matt, you would have to agree that Lavoie has not had the best of luck. But tonight, that luck has changed. And he is the driving force up front. Down into turn number 3. The Lavoie team is back on top of their game here at Stafford. The red and yellow machine sees black and whites with Sunoco. And it is Jeremy Lavoie to take down the win. Then it'll be Matt Clement to finish in second. Duane Provost to finish in third. And Provost back on top of his game here at Stafford. He's no stranger to winning. Let's go now down to Victory Lane with a very ecstatic group. Not only just a winner, but an ecstatic group of sponsors and friends joining alongside.
Well, Jeremy Lavoie, you've taken this Ford Fusion up to third win of the season so far. Do you think you had it in you to make that move on Alexandra going into turn 3 there?
I saw she was getting a little bit loose, and I just had to capitalize and where to catch her. So I think I did the right thing. I ran her clean. We never even touched. So that's how racing's been in this division all year since the beginning. So hats off to all the drivers in the division for running clean. This win's for my sponsors. I have the complete LNS equipment. All the employees are out tonight. We had a luncheon with them this afternoon, so that's great to have them out here and bring them to Victory Lane. Aspen Hill Farm, Jeans Ford and Chevy, Chris's wife's here and his son Nathan, so it's good to see them and bring them into Victory Lane as well. So my other sponsors, Delivery Solutions LLC, Ranco Collision Repair, P2 Coatings, and Cobos Landscaping. Without all my sponsors, I wouldn't be able to do it. This one's nice. I've been chasing that 59, and he's chasing me.
Jeremy Lavoie, very happy about his third career win of 2019, excuse me. Let's throw it over to second place, Kyle Rickey.
Yeah, let's talk to the second place driver, Matt Clement. Last 2 weeks, you've been standing over there. Fortunately, that streak had to end here tonight, but still a good second place run for you guys. Bring us through it.
Oh yeah, I mean, just starting off, the car was a rocket on the bottom there. Once we got through some traffic there, I was starting to catch up to Jeremy, but man, he was on his game tonight. Congrats to him. There was no catching him. He's a class act. I love running with him and guys like Duane. I mean, it means so much to me to be able to come up here on the podium and race with these guys every week after being so terrible for so long. Yeah, I mean, the car was just great, hooked up on the bottom, and we're happy to be here. Happy to take home second place. Happy the car's in one piece.
Who are some of the folks that you have to thank that got you to this podium finish again here in 2019?
First and foremost, I got to thank Don Wood from Rad Auto Machine for his support of this division. Without him, I mean, this division would be nothing. He gives us great power under the hood, great reliable power. Shout out to the Aroots and everybody that works at Stafford Motor Speedway. My girlfriend and I have been all over the Northeast at short tracks this year, and I mean, Stafford is second to none. This is such a high-class establishment, the way everything's run here. My sponsors, Elmo's Dockside of Vernon, great steaks, great seafood, Aquatic Wildlife, great pet fish, great fish food, DMW Vinyl Graphics, man, the car looks great. Wayne's Auto Body, that black car is so sleek, man, I tell you. Thanks my mom, dad, my girlfriend, my brothers, their girlfriends, Rob, Debbie, Sully, just everybody that helps out, man. JMD, Chassis, he's the best.
All right, there you go. Matt Clement in second. Duane Provost comes home in third. Let's talk to Duane. Good third-place run for you guys tonight. Bring us through your 15 laps.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty uneventful. I was able to avoid a scuffle in the front stretch there and get out of it one piece. And car was pretty good. I had a set of tires I bought before, but right rear kind of flat in practice, and I wasn't able to get a new one. So I knew I was going to be able to pull it out of the corners, but I was able to hold on to it, even though probably a fifth or sixth place car, but finished third, so worked out pretty good.
Congratulations. Good run for you.
Thanks. I'd like to thank Team Lincoln Ludlow, my primary sponsor. I'd also like to thank Mike Ficini Law Firm in Springfield, and, of course, JollyJoeK.com, my good friend Joe Koziel, Polka Pop Hits.
There you go. Duane Provost coming home third tonight as victory lane ceremonies wrap up. Late models already lined up in turn 4, set for their main event next.